Whoa, Jesus. Oh my God. I slow myself down. All right, we're ready to head up to Skyhaven Airport in Dover, New Hampshire. Then we're going to head up to Sanford, Maine, land there, and then return back to Laconia. Just an absolutely gorgeous day today. Should be a good flight. So follow along. Laconia traffic. Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo will be departing runway 26 with the downwind departure to the east, Laconia.
Have a great flight, Mark.
Thank you. All right, we are off. Well, that was a pretty short takeoff. Didn't even get to golf before we're up off the ground.
There she goes again.
So we're going over the Belknaps here. We're going to climb to 3,500 feet. Very light winds today. It's absolutely gorgeous out, particularly to the east. I was going to try to go to Plymouth Airport, One Papa One, but it's in the fog. And it's probably soggy there. It's a grass strip. That incredible amount of rain and clouds for so long. Well, no residual snow over at Gunstock ski area. I heard, yep, but I can see it off my left wing that Mount Washington got 10 inches of snow a couple days ago, and I can see it's all covered in white. But Gunstock here, Belknaps, quite a ways further south, probably 70 miles south of Mount Washington, is all bare, just open trails. 816 Whiskey Romeo with a request.
816 Whiskey Romeo, Roger, go ahead, say request.
I'd like to see if I can pick up flight following to Skyhaven, New Hampshire Airport.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, no problem, squawk 5143.
5143, 816 Whiskey Romeo.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, ready to contact 5 southeast of Laconia. Maintain VFR on course to Rochester. I'm sorry, taking your type aircraft, please.
We are Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo and maintain VFR to Skyhaven. There's some parachute jumping in the Skyhaven area, so I got to keep an eye out for that. That's part of the reason I picked up flight following, to just keep me more aware of what's going on. See a lot of traffic down there at Skyhaven. Everybody's out flying today. Finally got some good weather. What do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4 aircraft in the pattern at Skyhaven. If I look at my airspeed indicator, I'm going about 105 according to this airspeed indicator.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, the parachute operations for you about 11 o'clock and 8 miles. From you directly to Skyhaven keeps you about 3.5 miles last of the operation.
Roger, I'll keep an eye out for that traffic or those parachuters. Yeah, so we got parachute jumpers just to the northwest here at this airport, Sky, New England. So as you're saying, if I stay on track for the airport, I'll be in good shape.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, Skyhaven is 12 o'clock and 8 miles, advised at the field in sight.
Roger, I do have the field in sight, 816 Whiskey Romeo.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, Roger, at your discretion, you can squawk 1200 and change advisory, please.
Frequency change approved to advisory, and we'll squawk VFR at this point. Thank you, have a good day.
Yep.
Skyhaven traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo, 5 miles to the west, inbound for 33, Skyhaven. Now I'm going to enter a short 45 downwind just so I stay far enough away from the traffic that is dropping parachutists. I got the Skyhawk on final. Nice golf course here. Skyhaven traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo turning right base 33, Skyhaven. Probably pretty high, so let's put that last notch of flaps in.
Skyhaven traffic, experimental biplane 211 X-ray, departing 33, staying in the pattern. Skyhaven.
Alright, Corvette will turn off. Let's slip it a little bit. A bit high, so we'll just get ourselves down. Gorgeous little spot. Skyhaven traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo departing runway 33 with a right turnout to the northwest, Skyhaven. See if we can get over to Sanford here, but without running into parachutists.
Everywhere I look, I see trouble.
6 Whiskey Romeo, radar contact 2 miles north of Sanford Airport. Says traffic 1 o'clock in a mile. Appears eastbound, 1,100 is indicated.
Roger that, gonna keep an eye out for it. 816 Whiskey Romeo. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! I slow myself down. That took me for a...
Camera 1, proceed direct. November 6 Whiskey Romeo, no, actually 1 aircraft appears in the pattern at Sanford, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 816 Whiskey Romeo. So there's Sanford off my 12 o'clock, I'm gonna probably land on 30. Hope to get the weather here. Sanford traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo, 5 miles to the south, inbound for 32, Sanford. Wow, oh my goodness, is it tough to control in this plane, this wind's out here. Alright, I'm going any lower here now. Hopefully stay a little smoother down here. It's rough higher up. Boy, it was so calm landing into Skyhaven. As I left there, it's been pretty rough. Sanford traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo entering left downwind 32, Sanford. Sanford traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo turning left base, runway 32, Sanford. I tell them a little bit high, so it just takes some more power out. Car beats on still. Sanford traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo turning final runway 32 for a stop and go, Sanford. Sanford traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo departing 32 with a straight out departure to the west, Sanford.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, squawk 0352.
0352, 816 Whiskey Romeo. Alright, we're going to try to get up to 4,500 here.
November 6 Whiskey Romeo, radar contact 3 miles north of the Sanford Airport, 2,800.
Roger that, 2,800, 816 Whiskey Romeo. Well, this has turned into a fight. Getting blown around everywhere. Got a weather brief, and they did talk about possible low turbulence, but the winds aloft were like 15 knots at 3,000 and 6,000, so I didn't think I was going to get too much of it, but I can see a whole layer of clouds right around, I would say, 4,000, 4,500. They're thin and wispy, just scattered, but There's a lot of them. Wow, it's a fight. Whoa. That's my speed here, not too fast. Gonna be a fight all the way in though, I can tell. You can see the water is Winnipesaukee, the eastern side looks scuffed up, so it tells me there's some good wind there. We'll just go slow and try to maintain the attitude. This is fun.
Manfield traffic.
I'm in a washing machine. Shiking and biking, that's for sure. My God. I'm gonna climb to see if we can get past this crappy bumpy weather. I may try to do a straight in here, just to get this plane down. Getting worn out on this. Seems a little bit smoother here. I'm going 103 miles per hour. A little smoother. I think we're going to try to do a straight in just so we can wrap this up, because it's been a regular washer machine up here since, frankly, leaving Skyhaven. All right, lights are going on. Let's check my before landing checklist.
32 Alpha Juliet, starting crosswind, extended final for 26.
Laconia traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo, 5 miles to the east, inbound for 26 Laconia.
Negative, where are you?
This is Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo. I'm on about a 3-mile final for runway 26, but I can break off and cross midfield if you like.
No, you go ahead and I'll extend out.
Roger, thank you. Laconia traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo on a 3-mile final for runway 26, looking for that traffic that's short. Laconia traffic, Super Cub 816 Whiskey Romeo on a 2-mile final for runway 26, and do have landing traffic in sight. All right, that does it. Over to Skyhaven, then to Sanford, and back to Laconia. It got pretty bumpy from basically Skyhaven through Sanford and most of the way back into Laconia, but it was a good flight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you get notified of my next video.